Braincake is a delicious, sweet nourishment created by combining two or more brains.
Ooh, do you smell what's in the oven?
It smells good, man. What's cooking, dude?
Jimothy and Kiwi cake.
Yeah.
Minus all the other frostings.
It's one of those, 3 a.m. ones. We don't know how it happens, but it does happen.
A lot of fucking around with a new mixer.
Yeah.
That's been quite popping for the past hour, and we just kind of inadvertently gotten lost doing freestyles to raps.
Yeah, dude.
Not exactly the most productive use of our time whenever we could have been recording hours ago and could have most likely been in a deep slumber and had some peanut butter pie.
We could have wrote a hit song, though. Like, if we would have kept doing it, what if we missed out by stopping and doing this podcast instead? What if we became the new hot rappers, dude?
Dude, we could be the new Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, dude, like the braincake guys. Just like
the braincake boys.
The braincake boys, dude. Yeah.
Braincake's back. All right.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Wow, man. Braincake boys jump all over fucking decades.
Yeah, I mean, we do. We spread across multiple generations. We are of different ages, in groups and creeds and colors. Not so much colors.
Or creeds.
We're all pretty similar.
Yeah, we're just all like fucking diverse ass splits of the same coin.
Yeah.
I said diverse. No, we're not. In some aspects.
Yeah, I
mean, like, I don't know. Bone's like more pumped than most of us.
More pumped? I would say Hambone is more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like rural, like he's a working man type attitude. That's what I feel Hambone is. Like, he's our blue collar guy.
There you go. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And Gun Boys, you're
he's
something.
He's a heel.
He's a heel. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
A heel.
He's out to stir.
And Jer, he's a heel.
He's a little bit of a heel.
A little bit of a heel. He's got heel tendencies.
Yeah.
I'm me.
What was our point with this? Why are we like categorizing everybody? I know there was a bigger purpose, but
we were trying to say that we're all different. Like all creeds. God damn it! Yeah. How about
we're not diverse?
We're not diverse.
We're not diverse, but we are. That is all.
Exactly. We're cool.
And you should listen to us. I mean,
we're fucking cool.
At the end of the day, no matter what, we're just fucking cool. Cooler than you. We're the coolest guys in school, man.
We're the Beavis and Butthead, dude.
I don't know if
they weren't really cool, were they?
No, they were pretty much the opposite.
They were the ones that everybody rolled their eyes at when they actually showed up to school.
Yeah,
that day.
But that is an accurate description, though.
They're like, oh my god, there's Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
God damn,
I don't know.
These boys stink.
They're kind of a different level of stupid, Beavis and Butthead, though.
Well,
honestly,
they're also very pervish.
I think I do think that ADHD meds are overprescribed, but Beavis could definitely have used some.
Beavis could have benefited from some ADHD medicine.
I think absolutely. If there, would ever be an experiment, it's test it out on Beavis about the ADHD meds, see if it helps.
Butthead might possibly need to seek psychiatric help to see if he's not like a sociopath or something.
He might just be of slightly lower intellect, but
he's of a higher intellect, dude. He constantly manipulates Beavis into doing something that usually involves self-harm.
So you think Butthead is a sociopath of sorts? Like, you think
he just plays dumb, dude? They just call him Butthead.
Holy shit, he's a mastermind.
He's a mastermind, dude. His head just didn't get to be that shape for some reason.
That's why I liked Kyler in that episode.
Yeah, dude.
Like the guy who broke out of jail and ended up in their backyard he was like a mass murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Butthead connected with him on that. He's like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna get up with this guy, do some killing, dog.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, fuck. They had a video game that was just all about them wanting to get to see Gwar. What would they have done to see Gwar? Anything.
What sellouts, dude? They sold out to promoting Gwar. I mean, oh my God, Beavis and Butthead. I mean, come on, guys. Cancel Beavis and Butthead, dude. Cancel it.
Nah. You know what? I'm actually surprised. In 2021, I know. I thought Mike Judge was like Beavis and Butthead is coming back, correct?
Yeah, we talked about that in a previous episode, I think.
Yeah, and like with cancel culture or whatever the fuck it is, a sensation online. There you go. Of social media people, of those users, find great offense with Lola. Is it Lola Bunny? That's Space Jam.
Yeah.
Like the rabbit can't have fat titties anymore, so we gotta. Which I'm fine with that. I mean, like I don't give a fuck. That's why. Like who would give? Why would you give a fuck? Like if it got canceled, why do you care? What are you? Why are you mad that the fucking cartoon rabbit's big fat titties ain't gonna be around in the second movie? What do you care?
That's true.
The rabbit was already over sexualized in the first movie. Like for real, when you think about it.
Oh yeah.
It's like because they're all like fucking hard nuts for it. Like Bugs like gets little rabbit hard-ons and shit. You know what I mean? For a lot of like once he sees them rabbit tits bouncing around inside the court for the first time, and it goes in slow motion, and it can't be a full jersey. It's got to be like the cutoff right underneath the rabby boobies.
Was that movie made for kids?
Yeah, it's PG.
PG. Sexy ass bunny shit, making kids turn into furries in their future.
Hell yeah, dude.
No offense to furries, son. It's a common misconception. Furries, it's not always a sexual thing, just to clarify.
No, not all the time, but most of the time.
I mean, it's great, why hump up on a human when you can hump up on a bunny is the way I look at it.
And if you feel like your inner spirit animal, I don't know, it's like a baboon or something. You can dress up as your favorite.
Sure.
You can dress up as your favorite fucking monkey or ape species.
I'd love to fuck like baboons.
You can have like fucking wild bestiality. Jesus, no. Because it doesn't actually involve animals.
Bestiality parties, bro.
Dude, it's bestiality parties. You want to go down to Teddy's? He's having a fucking dog party tonight.
Oh my God. Don't say that.
Why?
That's like, that might as well be like me watching those like Indian meat market videos where they sell dogs.
What the fuck is an Indian meat market video?
Well, like a wet market, like
okay.
Where they sell like a bunch of like live,
like bats and shit. Just whatever the fuck you can eat, really. That's that you can sell there.
Yeah, pretty much, and they just
legal
dogs.
or not, of course.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, like because they see dogs. It's like how you feel about these animals is so much based on your culture and your upbringing.
Oh yeah,
like
100.
In India, cows are, borderline sacred. Maybe I'm not even right about that. Maybe I'm uncultured.
I think you'd be right on.
I mean, they go around them and let them walk amongst the streets and get in the way of traffic and shit. So, but like their perception of a cow is that it's sacred. Mm-hmm. Our perception of a cow is that it's a fucking cheeseburger.
Yeah. And like a dog is sacred to a point. But in China, a dog would not be so lucky.
Well, in America, we grow up with Lassie. We grow up with Air Bud. And we grow up with
Air Bud.
Spuds McKenzie, man.
His movies suck. What about Beethoven?
Yeah, Beethoven. And we're like, oh my God, yeah, we love them. We love dogs. And I love dogs. I love dogs very much. I have a dog. I have a lot of dogs.
You have like 4 of them.
Yeah, they're beautiful little creatures. I love them. But that's why it's so hard to see them just locked in a cage like a piece of meat. It's so fucked up to see, dude.
But you know what, though? I can't condemn it.
I know.
I've never been able to be the type that like wants to call for their fucking heads because they eat dogs and cats and shit. That ain't my problem.
Like what about
like that? That probably sounds like a selfish thing. You know what I mean? But no, I mean like that's not my culture. It's not my issue. That's their culture. That's how they do shit.
Right.
It's not for me to say that that's wrong or right for them.
That's the way I feel about bullfighting.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like pretty fucked up, I think, like because the bull dies, and I mean it's a slow death where they're jabbing it sometimes and everything. And
do they
jab
jab it
in
and shit?
Oh yeah, man.
I thought they just like. Oh, I'm thinking of rodeos.
I'm
thinking of rodeos.
It's brutal, man. It is. It dies. Usual. I think that's the goal is to kill it, honestly. But it's something that they've been doing for so many years.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's
but
like,
that makes me think of one of my.
Where do you draw the
favorite.
line? You know, where does culture become
Yeah, I mean, like, my opinion on it.
not an excuse?
Is simply just traditions are a dead person's form of peer pressure. That's all it is.
Wow.
Traditions are just a dead person's form of peer pressure.
Right. We're just like
We celebrate shit and we don't even fucking know why.
echoes from savages
it's
still ring in our fucking ears.
Yeah, we're just carrying on something that many generations ago started doing because people of many generations before them were doing it too.
Yeah.
And they said, well, fuck, we can't stop doing it now.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Huh, you want a present?
Yeah.
Come on, let's get a present.
And you can't just
We've been doing it for forever.
you can't just live in America per se, for example, and not celebrate Christmas. You just miss out on Christmas. It still happens all around you.
Yeah.
You didn't choose that, you know. You didn't, but you know, you don't choose anything. You don't choose anything in life. That's like the question of free will. You know, how much free will do we actually have considering all of the variables that were chosen for us?
Yeah. I mean, what the fuck can you do?
I mean, yeah, what can you do? Hopefully next round, you know, with reincarnation, whenever I die and come back, I can like choose some attributes or something.
But, well, if you do, I mean, like, I guess it just depends how big of a piece of shit you were in your last life. So how many points you get to use on your start out. Because if you only start out with 3 attribute points, you're like going to come back as a piece of shit or something.
Maybe it's
like a bigger piece of shit than you were before. Like, you're going to come back as like a stink bug or some shit. And speaking of that, sorry that we missed an episode last week, folks. There's no real excuse for it. And but I did eat some nasty ass jelly beans and puked a lot. And I don't apologize for missing last week.
Yeah, he was sick, man. He was off sick. He came to me. You know,
Called in sick.
Yeah, he called in sick to the podcast. He called me. He said, dude, my stomach's hurting so bad. I can't come into the podcast this week. And I said, Jimothy, you don't have any more fucking vacation days.
And Kiwi said, you know what? God damn it, Jimothy. I don't have any either. So let's just all call in. And no one will post a show next week. How about that? And then we'll just make them, we'll wait with bated breath. But hey, we come back and we're using the mixer. These are different microphones. And I don't know how long, or I mean, like, as long as we're in Kiwi's cake den and not in my little shackaroo or Hambone's castle or anything of that nature, this will be the normal setup.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's fantastic what a creative space can do for your creativity. I mean,
isn't it incredible? I have a space where I can just do my shit.
Yeah, but it's nice, you know. That's like some advice I could give of trying to do shit like this through all of these years is like make what is fun to you easier to do.
Sure.
Like if you know, don't if you feel like you want to learn guitar, don't keep your guitar in the closet. Keep it out in your room.
Yeah,
you'll pluck around on it.
You gotta fuck around with shit you love, dog.
Yeah. Invest in it, you know.
Invest in it, of course. I mean,
Like,
you gotta spend money to be happy.
that's another part of the system.
Oh, is that the
nobody
wrong
signed up
message?
for.
Wrong message to be sending here. With what we're talking about.
What, money to be happy? Yeah. You know?
But you need it to spend money on your hobbies, most likely.
Yeah.
So there's that. Unless you're like into something stupid, like them blades of grass or.
There's also so many different routes for like creators now because, like, you know, if you have money, you can pay for studio time if you're a rapper. But if you don't have money, maybe you can do a lot of research on YouTube and Google and find out how you can make it work yourself, how you can mix yourself, how you can master yourself, what kind of equipment you can get that you can afford.
Yeah. God, you know what? Just kind of, you know, we should be jealous of people like fucking rock enthusiasts. I bet they don't have to spend money on their hobby.
Yeah, I mean,
like you talking about all this money, he's like, yeah, you dropped this much for this mixer and for all these microphones and headphones.
they just get
A rock collector's going outside in this goddamn yard.
Yeah.
Like, what's this?
Yeah, we need less expensive hobbies. Like, what the fuck is a not expensive hobby?
Dude.
Masturbation.
I mean, sure. I mean, like, porn would be a great hobby.
It's probably not something you should make a hobby, though.
No, I mean, like, you can't vigorously beat off the porn multiple times. I mean, you can.
I mean, you don't, like, when you introduce yourself to the class or, you know, at work, like, who I am.
I'm
Like,
not saying, like, hello, I'm Jimothy, and I love porn, and I love masturbation. I'm the biggest fan of, like, just beating my dick stupid until it cries.
you like invite your coworkers over to like masturbation parties.
You guys want to come over and watch some porn with me?
But you never get a sexual.
It's always like plutonic friendships. It's like, you guys don't mind if I just like start masturbating, do you? Like,
yeah.
While we're watching, I mean, like, I might get kind of aroused and would like to, you know, touch myself and
Yeah, just like jerking off on a roller coaster or something like next to me.
Like you're in a bathroom, like, you know, public restroom next to the guy, next to urinal over, you're just pounding it. He thinks you're peeing, but really, until he hears a.
Honestly, man, if you jerk off in like a Walmart bathroom or something, like you really are into some raunchy shit. Honestly,
You gotta come.
You like shit on your chest if you jerk off in Walmart. You really do, because if you are a man, especially, you're jerking off to the scent of
Walmart bathroom.
Walmart
smell.
men. Walmart men.
The Walmart men's restroom smell.
Truckers going in.
Dropping massive fucking 18-hour shift shits into the toilet, nothing but goddamn coffee, donuts, and cocaine.
And it's not just the shit smell. You know, it's also his ass that just has this smell that
There's
lingers.
fucking children coming in and out of the bathroom, dude. Goddamn.
Yeah. People's
You don't
piss.
need to be not like making bread between your legs. If you see pitter patter little feet coming in there to a little urinal.
Oh no, man!
That's what I'm
Hell
saying.
no.
That's
He
what I'm
probably
saying.
fucking run in on you or some shit.
And the worst part about it is, dude's probably beating off in the handicap stall.
Yeah, because it's more spacious. Just
It's
spread
more
your legs
spacious.
out
He can spread his legs.
when you lay on the floor.
He can put his leg up on the fucking sidebar. You know, just jerk off like that right there. Just like, yeah. Yeah.
I love how you called it the sidebar.
I mean, or the oh shit grip bar, whatever it is. You know, like when you got to
That's
really.
the fucking handicap fucking bar, you asshole.
No, I always took it. I always thought it was like, you know.
Stupid bars here for.
No, man, this bar's here so you can hold on to it when you're taking a really mean shit. So that way you can hold on to it and get a good grip. 'Cause otherwise you got to dig into your thighs with your nails and that shit hurts.
Somebody first coming to America and like you're the guy who's leading them around, showing them how things work.
Well, you got to get Hambone on this case because he said he knows where all the great toilets are in his local city, and he's proud of that.
He needs to make a YouTube video. Of
Yeah,
that.
I think so. Yeah,
Like him ranking toilets in his city. Just title it like me ranking the best toilets in my city.
No, it's got to be a vlogging channel, man. He's got to have a vlog channel where he goes around to every restaurant.
That's his thing.
Every store, it doesn't matter wherever, even if it's in city limits, outside of city limits. If he wants to go to a different town, if he wants to take his fucking show on the road, he could do whatever he wanted to do with it.
He could
because
go
he knows.
International.
Fucking yeah, dude. He could go over. I mean, like
He's like
it would
Diners-
take him a while.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Yeah,
Like-
he's like the fucking Guy Fieri of toilets. That's what it is. He's the guy Ferrari. I don't give a
Fieri, actually, I think.
spaghetti. All right,
Spaghetti,
Guy
spaghetti.
Spaghetti's last name. Fuck him. I don't know. He's got ramen hair. That guy.
Yeah. Well, there's a few guys that have ramen hair.
Yeah. Yeah. And Hambone, you know, he could do that internationally, but it would take him a long time to discover where all the good toilet spots are. You know,
Not if you stay up like 48 hours straight. You could just, you just go back to back. You know, you got to grind it out. When you land in New York City, you gotta get going, dude. You gotta go toilet to toilet to toilet to toilet.
But you know what?
Cover
Maybe
as much
somewhere in
ground.
New York or Calcutta or somewhere. I don't know.
Calcutta?
Yeah, maybe somewhere like that or New York City. Who knows? Maybe the best place to shit isn't even like in a store. Like Hambone might have to get resourceful because some people might treat it like it's the goddamn Renaissance and shit in the streets.
Right.
And just like, we all just shit
Hey.
we just shit in the streets and walk off, bro.
But you know, Hambone has something. He has something right. because it's like there is something to be said of a good, clean bathroom, public bathroom.
I mean, there is, but you know what? There's a lot of people, it doesn't matter how clean it is, they couldn't shake the skepticism of just nastiness.
No,
you don't know what fucking people is, especially in pandemic world. Like, yeah, you think people are going to treat public restrooms the same?
Yeah, no.
I don't think so.
Yeah, and
I think some people will, but I think there will be some people who just have an inherent, just built-in phobia now.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. There's gonna be a lot more people washing their hands and shit, for sure.
Well, they better be.
Yeah.
You weirdos.
Not too bad. I mean,
You don't want shit under your fingernails. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You don't go around wiping your ass with fucking stank ass poop under your nail.
My thing is, man, when you sit on a toilet, you are where your ass is where the other man's ass was, and many more asses before it sat down in
It's
that
not
same-
like his asshole is on it.
I don't care. I don't care.
Is it just Is it just another person's like skin that doesn't even get revealed?
Yeah.
If people just walked around naked, would it be that weird?
I don't even like to sit in a warm spot, like in a chair that somebody just sat in. I sit on it and it's warm. It just feels icky.
Are you weird about warm toilets?
Yeah, hell
Well,
yeah.
what
I
about
hate
cold
warm-
toilets? Which one's worse?
I'd rather have a cold toilet all day
Come on, man.
because
You
I
can
know
sit on
they're-
my toilet and get it warm any day, buddy.
Well, I will, and my ass won't touch your ass. My ass will. Well, actually, it will.
It's like they're giving each other phantom kisses. They're saying hello to one another. It's the only way they can have passageway because we're not rubbing our asses together.
Think about that.
It's
man.
not something we do together as friends or anything, or as co-hosts. We don't like get up and rub our asses together for good luck. So
But
that's the
we
only way they
should.
can meet. I mean, we can start doing that if you want to. We'll initiate braincake ass rubs.
Yeah, and that's what we want all of our fans to do too.
It's like the fortune cookie of your life if you do it.
Even if we're out in public with our families, like we want you to come up and bump asses with us, rub asses.
Yeah, dude, it's the safest way to be.
And you're actually not allowed to say anything
Yeah, 'cause-
until you rub our asses together, and then you may speak.
You may speak. You may be granted permission to engage with us, you fucking peasant. Once you take your bum and rub it across one of our bums.
I mean, I got to draw a line.
That's the only person you can speak to. Whoever it is that you rub your bum across. You know what I mean? Like we're not doing fist bumps. Fuck that. We're not doing handshakes. We're not doing, and we damn sure ain't doing hugs. So,
Yeah.
or well, you all can. I don't know.
Don't you give good hugs? I mean, you give good hugs.
I mean,
So like it's a shame that you wouldn't, give
My
our
hug-
fans hugs.
my hugs are very limited.
Limited. What does that mean? Like you have
They're
good
res-
hugs with friends because you don't waste
They're
all your
re-
hugs on
There you
people
go.
who are undeserving.
They're reserved.
Yeah,
They're reserved for people.
feel that.
I don't hug a lot of people. I'm not a touchy person, despite what my hugs may say.
Yeah.
I just may be good. I'm a good hugger in the context of the people who get to experience my hugs.
Yeah, I
Boy,
mean,
this is a quiet self-inflating on my end. Blow myself a
I
little.
mean, I'll blow you all day, dude. You don't
I
go blow
wish
yourself.
somebody fucking
You don't
would.
go blow yourself. I mean, you just pay me a little bit. Just feed me, like give me
You
some
want fed?
crust. I'll eat crust
Crust?
from your pizzas. I'll eat like
Well, good.
I'll-
I mean, I like crust. You don't have to eat it, but I'll give you some.
you can wring out the grease from pizza boxes and drink it.
I
For
mean,
nourishment.
I won't. You can have it for nourishment.
Yeah, thank you, master.
You're welcome,
Yeah,
master. God, I don't like the sub-dom relationship we keep revisiting with this podcast and their listeners.
yeah. How does that keep like? What's going on there? What's the subconscious message there? Like, is that going on?
Is that some that's some internal aggression that's trying to slip
If
out?
we had fans, they would fucking psycho and analyze it. You know what I'm saying? They would.
Probably.
They'd have some weird shit. They'd be in the comments like, "Dude, I don't think Jimothy really likes Keegan, bro. I don't think Jimothy likes Kiwi, dude. I think he thinks he's an asshole."
Skip it to 33 minutes and 47 seconds. He side-eyes him after he makes a joke. He wants him to fucking die. I saw it in his eyes. He said, "God, I hope you choke on a fork." You fuck.
Kiwi cut off Jimothy one time because he feels like he's unworthy of speaking.
Listen, how about that, folks? Jimothy getting cut off by somebody. Not quite the other way around for once in their life.
Only Sampson, really needs. He's the one the absolute have to cut off. Sampson is dangerous.
He has to be, but he demands to be cut off. He's kind of like
true.
He's like he's the redneck that Jerry Springer didn't want on his television show.
Too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
Security looked at Sampson. They said, "Bro, whoa."
No,
there is not a damn thing we can do with it.
We ain't having one of your shoes being thrown during a fight.
Hell no, you'll knock out half the fucking half the audience will die of oxygen deprivation the second your shoe bomb goes off into the middle of the crowd. You stinky bastard!
You'll be arrested for genocide, you son of a bitch.
Genocide?
Yeah,
God.
for killing all of the audience with your shoe stank smell when you throw your stink bomb shoe. And then you'll raise your armpit and kill the rest of the room.
Then the cops will come and get him. They'll search him, and then they'll get him for another charge of possession, multiple charges of multiple drugs, multiple possessions, multiple felonies, just racking them up, buddy.
Racking them up. Multiple felonies, racking them up.
He loves it, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about the entertainment part of the life of crime. I mean, certainly you get a thrill out of your job at least.
I'm sure.
If you're a criminal.
Sure. Or if you fucking do stupid shit on YouTube like Onishi and any of those guys.
Not us, no.
No, not us. We're impervious.
We've never did stupid shit on YouTube.
Not once.
Yeah.
I've never done anything dumb.
No, we didn't.
Not on mindless Vikings.
We didn't drink urine, from a bottle 15 years ago.
We didn't drink it. It wasn't like we just poured us a cup and had a good time.
Yeah,
it wasn't
good point.
it was just kind of a dribble on the tongue. Just see how you doing.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, that's not weird. If it was a full blown drink, that'd be weird. But yeah, you're right, Jimothy. That just drinking, drizzling pee on the tongue, that's normal.
And it's completely normal. I mean, it's not. Some people do it to survive. Some people just do it as a gross out fun stunt for their friends. And you got to keep in mind, folks. I mean, would I do this now? I mean, not just in the jollies of my own private time with my friends or anything. I mean, if you're gonna pay me or something, we're gonna film it and do it for something. Then sure, we'll do it. I mean, if you want to give me charity, I mean, you can piss in my mouth.
We just need to do live streams where people get to pay us money and we have to do stupid shit.
Yeah, we can jack off in their face.
Well, no. That'll get us kicked off YouTube, I don't think.
No, I mean figuratively. Yeah, come on, guys. Thank you for your super chat. $5 super chat. Tony said, "Cool show, guys. Thank you for your $10 and your support, dude." Okay, there's a bunch more coming in. Yep. Oh, this one's $50. Wow, this guy is. Wow, guy! I don't even know what to say.
How much? How much did you say, Jimothy?
$50, dude.
Wow, he paid $50.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Alejandro, that's his name.
Alejandro.
No, it's Alejandro. Alejandro. Wow, yeah. Alejandro.
Thanks you, Alejandro, for the beautiful donation of $15. Guys, just keep sending these donations in, guys. We really need this money.
Yeah, we would send you free merch, but actually we just ran out.
We don't have anything of our merch in stock right now to give you guys. In fact, because of COVID, I'm actually scared to even go out of the house and purchase stuff.
But you know what we're going to do for you? For all of you that gave a super chat, we're going to give you a top fan badge next to your name, okay?
Yeah.
Because you are the best. You guys are what make this channel keep going forward.
Yeah. You guys who are financially okay, we pretty much only like fans that are well off enough to give us $50, $100, even $200 of your paycheck is, to support a great show. I mean, I see nothing wrong with it. Do you, Jim?
No, I mean, whatever's in your pocket. I mean, I would like it. I would like whatever amount of cash you have in your money.
We
Or in
do
your
accept food stamps. Our PO box
Yes,
is listed
we
below.
absolutely we accept EBT. If you would like to give us some of your food stamps so we can go out and spend them very uselessly on shit we don't need.
We really like Monster.
Yeah, we like Monster and Mountain Dew, and we like to drink about $300 worth of that a month. So that's
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with that. I mean, like, if you got the card, abuse the system. It's just give us your cards, guys. EBT.
Thanks, guys, and thanks for watching. Now, it was our super chat section. I hope that was really entertaining for you guys.
EBT will feed me.
You know,
Maybe.
and just, you know, keep sending in those donations, guys. Thank you, guys. Okay, now back to the show.
Yeah, back to the show. Oh my God, dude, is that a dead body? Holy shit.
What?
Oh, sorry, I was being that one fucking what's his face. Stupid.
One fucking
Those
what's his
stupid
face?
dumbass brothers. What are their names? YouTube brothers. Social people.
Oh my
Social
god.
influencer guys
Jake
on
Paul or
it.
Logan
The Suicide
Paul?
Forest guy. Which one is that?
That's Logan Paul.
Logan.
He's the older brother who somehow
Like, oh my God, dude, is that like a dead body, man? Just hanging there, dude?
having a goofy face.
Oh my God, dude.
Buddy. Oh my god.
Oh my God, is that like a dead body,
Is
man?
this a crazy YouTube thumbnail, guys? Oh my gosh, I'm pointing at it, guys.
Wacky corpse!
That's a crazy body, guys.
This guy came to his forest to kill himself. Oh my God, dude, it's crazy.
Well, you know, just know that the man who got canceled for that temporarily, I think we're beginning to learn that cancellations are temporary because that man is going to be fighting Floyd Money Mayweather soon in a boxing match. So
Logan
talk
Paul
about
is
yeah, Logan Paul, the older
Suicide
brother.
Forest man.
Yeah,
You know what's funny? He was also on WrestleMania. This I guess it was last weekend.
yeah. How so?
He was just there. He was just kind of. There was a match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and like the last week or two before Mania, randomly Sami Zayn recruits Logan Paul in terms of like Logan Paul's like curious. It's the Sami Zayn's documentary that he's making about conspiracy that he's being screwed, whatever.
Yeah.
He really doesn't do anything. He's just kind of there because they get their celebrities for Mania every year.
Yeah, man. Well,
And really, long story short, outside of the ring while the match is going on, he's just sitting there next to the commentary booth just watching on. So he comes up after the match is over. Kevin Owens has won. And instead of coming in to like help Sami Zayn up, he kind of wants to, you know, fist bump Owens or whatever and celebrate with him. Sammy's confused, whatever. Luke Bryan or whatever his stupid fucking name is. What's his name?
Luke Bryan, a country singer.
Whichever dumbass brother it is.
Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Logan Paul.
Their names aren't worth committing to my memory. Logan Paul, for the sake of my memory for now, I will absolutely forget their names once this podcast is over. Logan Paul, he gets into the ring. He pushes Sami Zayn down, blah, blah, blah. And he comes in like he's going to celebrate with Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens just gives him a stunner, and he walks off. And Logan lays there like he's dead. And
Damn.
Logan
Paul got fucking stunnered, dude.
He sold the stunner very well, I thought. I mean, like for all things considered and being a celebrity and never have anything fucking to do with it, he sold it okay. He laid there like he was fucking dead. But I just thought it was kind of funny that they had him, and at first I wasn't sure if that was the guy that was involved in the Suicide Forest.
Yeah. Well, I don't know which one was there, Logan or Jake, but Logan is the older one is the one that was involved in the suicide.
Well,
forest.
that's the one that was at WrestleMania was Logan Paul,
Okay.
the older brother.
Yeah, and I think what that speaks to, them being everywhere. I mean,
But
all
my
of a sudden.
my point with that, before you continue further, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But my point with that was, if they had done anything else with him, like him get involved, like he'd do anything to the baby face, like good guy, whatever, or if he had done anything at all to make himself look like a hero in any capacity, they would have booed him the fuck out of the building. So the only use he had to show up there was to take a stunner or aka just get his ass whipped for a second, and he not get anything out of it.
Right.
That's my point. Like, at least they were in touch enough to know that this man in the public mainstream is probably a negative figure in a lot of people's eyes.
Right.
Along with his, younger brother who seems as equally stupid.
And you know what, man? But I don't know if they are completely, because I think what it is the Paul brothers also know how they're perceived.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Jake Paul, who just fought with Ben Askren, we watched it earlier, Insanity.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was going on today until I just kind of showed up here.
Well, but it's like, fuck.
Go on, baby. What about Mr. Paul and his fucking big ass ego?
Oh, well, yeah, he knows how he's perceived. And I think
it's like Floyd Mayweather knows how he's perceived, and he uses that to his advantage.
Right.
Sells tickets that way.
Exactly, because people want to see you lose. People want to see you lose. And that's why, so many people, including me, paid for this fight. But I wasn't rooting for anybody. I wasn't saying, like, I hope Jake Paul gets his ass kicked. I was just curious to see how they were going to match up.
Yeah, then you got, what was it, 59 seconds?
Yeah.
Is that what the time ended up being?
Yeah, dude. And he fucking knocked out recently retired MMA fighter Ben Askren, who was one of the worst strikers in the MMA, by the way. Let's make that clear.
Okay. I mean, you would know.
Yeah, he really, he primarily was a wrestler. He, found a lot of success in, legit wrestling championships and in Bellator, basically the smaller, UFC, it's like the freaking...
Like the Bellators and the Prides and stuff like that.
Right, yeah, he found a lot, but, and he was almost undefeated record in UFC also. So I thought surely, a man who is a veteran who has been fighting for all of this time, you think he'd have the drive to be able to outbox, to learn boxing, even though, it wasn't his primary thing. In fact, quite the opposite.
I mean, hell, we saw Frank Mir also on this same pay-per-view card, who was known as an MMA fighter. I didn't even know he was a boxer. I don't know how long. Well, did it also say that was his debut match as well, or am I wrong?
Yeah,
I feel like it did.
It said it was his debut boxing match.
And I don't know a whole lot about UFC or MMA. I hate calling it UFC. I mean MMA.
Yeah,
it's all the same.
When you talk
Mixed
about it in
arts,
general,
it's
MMA. Yeah,
that's what I mean. I just don't want to be that guy. It's like when people refer to any type of wrestling or any type of professional wrestling as WWE.
Yeah,
that's the only frame of reference.
Call TNA WWE.
Yeah, I mean, that's
people
what I'm saying.
Do that?
Yeah, you want to watch some WWE?
And then they turn on TNA, and you're like, eh.
Yeah, I guess so. There, Teddy. Yeah,
yeah, man. TNA. But it's there's something to be said of the fuel that being hated brings. And, I think when you use that as a driving force for your success, when you're out there every day training and punching a fucking bag and all you can think about is proving everybody wrong that hates you.
Yeah.
Being a good person and being a good fighter do not equate.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having that kind of drive. Even if it comes at the price of an insanely large ego.
Yeah, I mean Conor McGregor though he had
it
one
works.
It works. It's what honestly has made fighting and the UFC the success it is today is characters like that who are hateable and who fucking have massive egos.
Yeah,
and
that's they know that's the type of person everybody wants to see, an obnoxious person get their face punched in, whether they want to say they do or not. I'm convinced of that, and you couldn't tell me otherwise.
Yeah. I mean, and
what was his name? Ben
Askren.
Ben Askren.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, from the way he looked, I don't know if he just looks that way, but he looked quite disheveled. No, he just looked naturally. Either he's naturally disheveled, or he just come in there kind of just hey, whatever the fuck.
He is.
And just bro, I'm just here for a payday. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean,
if they want me to just get knocked the fuck out real quick, sure, I'll just put my hands down.
You would be very accurate in saying that because he said in multiple interviews, I heard him say this multiple times, that if Jake Paul is a good boxer, yeah, I might lose. But, it's okay. I'll move on. It's basically, he said that.
He totally just want the payday, man.
Yeah.
And you can't fault them for that.
Yeah, whatever. I mean,
like, so it's not like I'm sure like his heart and soul wasn't into the match. Like Jake Paul had like fucking everything in the world in his mind to prove.
Right.
This dude's just going into it like, all right.
Already proved everything.
Already proved. He's already had a career established, whether it's good or bad. He already had a career that he had closed the book on. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, all right, I'm coming out of retirement. Sure, give me money.
Yeah.
Give me money. It's a one-off. I don't have to come back and do this shit again.
Yeah.
So why not? And if this kid's using me as a stepping stone, worst case scenario, I'm the motherfucker that like lost in less than a minute to this dude.
Yeah.
And that'll be, if anything, it'll be a cute little trivia answer to a trivia question in an MMA book or a boxing book 20 years from now.
Yeah. And you gotta have the confidence.
Granted, that dude becomes like a really great boxer.
Right. Yeah, and that's the question, And
but
that's part of
see it.
I'm curious to see it too if he steps up to the plate. But, the thing is, it's like what comes into question is how does this affect what takes precedence in a fight being created? Do we want to find out who the best fighter in the world is?
Or just like get celebrities involved.
Right. Are we gonna?
I feel like there should be a place for that. But like you can have both. But I don't know. I feel like you could have both exist on the same card. Mm-hmm. Unless you wanted to you could keep your championship serious.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like keep your actual professional boxers.
Are we
in
gonna
the realm of championship competition while you have your celebrities? You could have it's like UFC. They get their attraction bouts. You have your attraction bouts. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't have like random fuckheads like CM Punk pop up. You know what I mean? In UFC or something. Because what do you have 2 matches and never again?
Yeah,
just weird one-off guys like that. I don't know.
Certain fighters too. Like Nate Diaz or Anderson Silva, who are, past their prime, I would say, and like don't necessarily put on the performances that they used to. Anderson Silva definitely doesn't, but these guys are still getting fights in recent memory, and Nate Diaz has a fight coming up soon, but they have the pulling power. They pull in the viewers. So, it's like a balancing act.
At the end of the day, people still pay for UFC and MMA's top competition.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the word off the top of my head. And sure, people want to, I don't know if Dana White has his UFC competition on Mortal Kombat Island or whatever the fuck it is.
Abu Dhabi.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
his little Mortal Kombat Island. That's what it is.
Where Dana White takes your soul if you lose.
This is where the fucking Outworld meets with Earthrealm.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's what happened to Conor McGregor. Maybe
it's where Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung gap the bridge, man.
Holy
or bridge
shit.
the gap,
dude. What if like Dana White transforms?
He
like
is Shao Kahn. He's Shao Kahn.
He's he could be Israel Adesanya. He could be He could have been Frank Mir tonight. Who knows who he transformed into? Well, he wouldn't have been
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Dana White has the fucking power. If you can transform into Brock Lesnar at any moment, yeah, it's a perk.
That's basically like the human form of Goro.
Yeah, basically. Add 2 more arms to Brock Lesnar.
He's Goro.
Dude, if Brock Lesnar's not playing as Goro in the new Mortal Kombat movie, then, I'm not watching it.
That's like me, man. I was like, if The Miz is not playing Johnny Cage, I don't know who. Dude, I'm telling you. I don't know who plays Johnny Cage, but I feel like he would have been excellent. Because that is literally his wrestling gimmick and has been for years. Sort of. Is like Johnny Cage-esque.
Yeah.
In a way. And I thought that was kind of neat. I thought that would have been kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, Johnny Cage has that kind of arrogant,
cocky Hollywood actor.
Yeah.
Shit doesn't stink. My movies are bomb ass. I'm a dope ass action star.
Yeah.
I don't need no goddamn stunt man to replace me. I am the stunt man. I'm the show. I'm Johnny fucking Cage. and my sunglasses are $5,000, asshole.
That's one of the best moments in that movie.
And it's $500 in the movie.
Yeah.
But for 2021, $5,000. Inflation.
Wait a minute.
We'll
Was that
say
in the trailer or something?
No. I'm just saying that was, in the Mortal Kombat movie, he says those were 500,000 or those were God damn,
that's a fucking
$500,000. Dude, fuck you if you buy $500,000 sunglasses. FUCKU, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's what I say. You're a piece of shit
Yeah.
if you're wearing $500,000 sunglasses. What kind of asshole? That's like I said in an earlier podcast a long time ago. It's like a dickhead that buys a fucking Lamborghini and drives it all up and down gravel roads.
I mean,
It's like a dude in Eastern Kentucky owning a Lambo on unpaved roads. Why the fuck do you own this thing when it's going to get beat to fucking death?
yeah. On shitty ass roads.
shitty-ass
filled with
roads.
potholes
And thieves that want your goddamn Lambo.
and you'll hit 3 deer in it.
Granted, you're not. There,
Your car
nobody's
will
going to
smell like a corpse, like mine did the one time I ran over a dead deer.
smell like a. Are you sure you didn't hit a person?
Who
It
knows?
smells like a corpse. I hit a deer.
The police might show up at my door tomorrow and like test my car for blood and take me to jail for murder. I don't know. I could have ran over a dead body.
I mean, if you did, you didn't know, and now it's just now coming out. So that's fine. I
Yeah.
mean, it'll be all right.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's an accident. I mean, he was already dead. What's it gonna do?
Well, yeah, it's like that one time I almost ran over a person once.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't think you were there.
No, I wasn't.
But one fellow or one member of braincake, Brock, he
Yeah.
was there. He was present. He could tell this story. A random hero was also there. Of course he was. That was how he earned the name.
Yeah.
Actually, we were driving home from a festival, carnival type deal. It was a yearly festival in a town, whatever. So we're driving back. We were going to go home and drink. Well, I go back to my place and drink, whatever, for the night. It's like 1 a.m. We're coming back through. And I come around this curve. It's like a horseshoe curve. So you're not really looking around. It's more like, well, actually, it's more like a switchback kind of curve. So you can't see around what's coming.
Yeah.
Come around this curve. Granted, I may have been going a little fast. I kind of do that.
Well, you don't, usually expect to stumble up on a body.
Exactly. I'm not expecting to find a fucking person laying across the yellow lines in the middle of the road. Just like, he's just chilling there.
Yeah.
I come around
Hanging
and
out.
I look. I actually slow up on him real quick because I was about to just kind of just like, hit it anyway or just like breeze by it. I wasn't paying that much attention because I came upon it and I'm like, oh, that's just a big fucking garbage bag.
Holy shit! You could have just hit a fucking.
I was almost gonna fucking hit this dude, probably.
Damn, what was in that garbage bag?
Damn, that garbage bag exploded. That fucking bones in my tires.
His goddamn cranium, like exploding underneath the pressure of your tire, and you just jamming cannibal
Man, this
corpse.
windshield wiper fluid ain't doing shit. What the fuck? It's not doing anything.
So you almost hit this man.
Yeah, I come up on it and I'm like, okay, that's like a trash bag. Then random hero, he chimes in. He says, dude, slow down. I said, what? Donovan. I can say his name.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Random hero has finally been named.
This is the only reason I'm saying his actual name because this is
His origin story.
the origin story. There you go.
Yeah.
I was like, what, Donovan? He's like, slow down, dude. Okay. Slow down. He looks. He's peeking up. He's in my back seat. He's peeping up between me and Brock, and he looks. He goes, dude, that's a fucking body. And I said, fuck. Is it? He's like, yeah, dude, pull over. I was like, no.
You just like it
I
hits
wasn't
you.
about to fucking stop. I was
Yeah.
like, let's just go. Let God take care of it.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the type of shit you don't know what's happening. It feels like a dream for a second when you realize, oh shit, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. We're just getting back from doing whatever routine shit we've been doing all day, and then all of a sudden you just have to figure out what you're gonna do with a fucking body in the road.
Yeah. And I pull off. Brock's sitting there. He's like, I think I'm going to get out.
So you pulled over.
Yeah, we pulled over.
So-
Random Hero and Brock get out.
So without Donovan, without Random Hero's influence, you wouldn't have pulled over.
Yes. I will say that with 100% honesty. Yes, I would not have fucking stopped. I would have left him, and he probably would have been on the obituaries in the following days to come.
Yeah. So
And I'm just being honest with you, because I don't have that instinct in me so much.
yeah.
I mean, like, why was he in the middle of the fucking road?
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I was concerned, he's already dead. If he was laying there, then I'm like, oh shit.
That's like some shit you don't want to get into. It's like, I want to be back in the bed.
Yeah. It's like this dude is
I want to
laying
be standing
there.
on the side of the road waiting for the police to show up because I was the person who reported this man as dead as shit.
Right. Like, dude, okay. He's laying there. He's breathing.
So do you notice that, like, as soon as you stop the car, do you feel like, oh, okay, this guy?
No, I didn't know. I just sat there until I got an update from Random Hero.
Yeah.
He comes, like him, and he gets out. He sits and talks with him for a second, and I see him get on his phone. Then he comes up to me after he gets off the phone. He says, well, I talked to that guy. He said I called 911. I said, oh, fuck.
Fuck.
It's like, okay, so he's called 911. They're on the way. Dude is magically alive. He's so alive. He is so full of life. He's searching around in the ditches trying to find something. He says, I've lost my pills. I've lost my pills.
Oh, my
I've lost
God.
my pills. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, like, bruh, if 911 has been called and you're looking for your fucking pills,
Yeah. You're,
do you think...
go home, dude.
What do you think Random Hero told him when he called? Like, you think he's like, yeah, this guy out here, he was asleep. He's just sleeping in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
You don't think it's like, oh, this guy, I found him. He was unconscious in the middle of the street. And now he's up wandering around looking for pills. Okay. You're not asking him to be searched upon arrival.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. At least play it up like like you have some kind of amnesia, where you're like, you blacked out and you're like, I don't know where I am, officer. I just woke up in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
But there's no way he was probably sober enough to play out something that elaborate.
Oh, I'm sure he was in such a brain fog he didn't know what fucking country he was
Or
in.
at least he wouldn't have been by the time the police arrived after he found his pills somewhere in the fucking road. In the road.
He was searching
Why
for
was
money
he in
and
the
pills.
road?
I'm sure because he had passed the fuck out from doing too many pills. That would be my guess.
But that's a journey to get onto a road, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, no, the houses were next to the road.
Okay.
There were homes nearby.
Okay, all right. The guy
There's
just-
nobody to thank, actually.
should've-
You don't even finish that sentence. There's no one to thank here. Yeah. Actually, Random Heroes who you think.
Yeah.
And that's how he got the name. Because he saved this man who was most likely probably an addict. Possibly just, in this case, a man who most likely didn't want help. He was just a dumb motherfucker, a young dumb motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most likely just tweaking out and fucking passed out. And Random Hero saved a tweaker. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Random Hero is a hero among men. Me and Brock are cowards among boys. And wow.
Yeah.
Jake Paul, Logan Paul, those motherfuckers, we've rambled them, and we got to share on this mixer the origin story of Random Hero tonight.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, very beautiful. And I think, be Random Hero. Be Random Hero.
Don't be Jimothy.
To somebody. Actually, you know what? Just be who you are. You don't got to be Random Hero because you know what? That's what Random Hero is there for. Somebody's going, well, that's my crisp positive message. I think
What's your positive
somebody else
message?
will take care of it.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I mean, like, look at it this way. You could go into the world and treat people with the care and the sincerity and empathy of a Random Hero, but with the caution and paranoia of a Jimothy.
Right. That is a good message.
Gotta have a happy balance.
Gotta have a happy balance.
And a happy mix on your mixer.
That's right. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah!
that too.
Where's my cue of an audience, man?
Oh,
Can I have one of those?
Yeah, give me just a second.
Oh, let's try that out. How's that
Yeah.
sound? Before we get out of here.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah.
Oh, my God.
All right, say something, that, people would applaud for.
Breasts. Woo! Oh, my God, yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you so much.
You got anything else?
MAGA. Fuck off. Yeah.
Nobody should give us the power.
Yeah, no. Fuck MAGA. Fuck you.
Uh,
I feel bad now. Yeah. Yeah. Good save, Kiwi.
we'll be here all night.
Yeah, we'll be here all night. Random Hero will be out there saving its week or somewhere.
Yeah. Actually, we won't be here all night. We're going to bed.
Yeah, well, fuck y'all, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
But we appreciate you. Follow us on social media. We're going to start keeping up with it, I think. Yeah, that's not very confident, but sorry about that. But check it out. Hey, you never know what you might get in there. Like this if you were watching it on YouTube, and listen to this podcast anywhere where you can find podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, every Wednesday we drop a new episode. We won't miss this week because this is today.
Yeah, that is right, folks. And we hope you have a good one.
Maybe a leftover soon.
Braincake is a delicious, sweet nourishment created by combining 2 or more grains.